Defense is one thing, but trust me, your boy, I got offense for days, as you can see on the online box score right here of me destroying these guys, and I do this all the time on offense. And yes, my offensive style, rage quits guaranteed. So today I'm going to show you in detail of my signature offense. I combine pace motion freelance with the money play, Horns Fist 45, and online, this is murderous. So if you want to learn pace in detail, I'm not going to talk about those in here. You can watch tutorials number 7 and number 21 from my all tutorial playlist. You can click the link above and below for that, for the details. But make sure you set the tempo to push the pace. And pretty much against another human, what pace really does is that if you run pace motion pick and rolls, it just shows you as the attacker if the other guy's got good settings. And you can see he does not have good settings. So from the get-go, you know this guy, maybe he can play, he's high level, but the point is he doesn't have really good settings. So if that's the thing, man, pace katanas all day long. I like using the raptors in pace. You have to have a stretch 4 if you're running pace. So if you're running pace, make sure you get a stretch 4 going. Patterson is enough, like katana lock. Like you don't need the greatest stretch 4, but you need a power forward who can shoot. At least just make the defense space out the way you want. And once that happens, pace motion, you're just gonna rotate the ball around. Play basketball, don't overdo anything. Don't just run middle pick and rolls on pace. You're gonna move the ball around. You see what I'm doing here? I'm moving it around and I got the branches on because I got the right coach settings. And from there, you can just attack. People, I don't know why people play cheesy on 2K. Like, this stuff is way more detrimental to the other guy than cheese. Turboing up and down the court is inferior tactics. Like if you play like this is way stronger than cheese. And you can see just with my pace motion and defense, it got me about a 15-point lead in this online game around the third quarter. So that's pretty decent. But also what I like to do when I run my offense is that this year eventually you have to bring in your bench. So you see I'm bringing in my full bench here, my entire second unit, and I've decided I'm going to use them plus the money play to finish this guy off in the third quarter. If a 15-point lead, I'm going to increase it. So that's my bench, and you can see now I'm switching out of pace. Because the money play I'm talking about works better with either free out fist or horns, doesn't matter, just make sure it's a free out 2-in kind of style freelance. And you can watch tutorial number 19 for Horns Fist 45. And you can see I'm running Horns Fist 45 with a free out 2-in style kind of freelance. And this is just a complete switch over from pace. Like this guy had been trying to defend pace for so long and he was getting killed by it anyways. But because band units are more suitable for money plays, much more suitable. I mean, it's not often, unless we're talking my team, but if you're playing online, it's not often you have a squad that has a very good bench stretch 4. That just doesn't really happen. There's a lot of bigs though. So what you want to do is you want to switch to this money play, Horn Fist 45. And you want to go to a 3-2 freelance and just run all the options I showed you earlier in the other tutorial. This is a human destructing play. You see this guy, he's trying everything. He's switching on ball, he's switching off ball. But I have counter options for every defense he is offering. You can see the lead is just huge by now. And remember, I'm doing this with my bench. So my starters who likes to play in pace and other money plays are getting full rest. If I'm doing this with my second unit, and they're producing this well for me. So he's trying Song here, which is still bad. This guy tried everything. Props to him for adjusting, but nope. 3-2, Horns Fist 45, death. 54 to 29. Money play and my bench gave me a 14-6 run, and now I have a humongous lead. And by this point, he just rage quitted, so that was the end of that. So now, I'm going to show you an online gameplay. There's all of the offensive scores, not much editing, of every pace motion and Horns Fist 45 success I had in chronological order. So this time I was facing this other guy's calf. He was a very decent pick and roll defender, actually, because he likes to go off ball a lot. But what he does do bad at is protecting the paint and post defense. So you can see me, I'm using pace just like the other Clipper game. But this time I'm actually adjusted. I'm going much more post heavy and also paint diving heavy against this guy because he plays a lot of off-ball D and also a lot of Song, you can see later. But his on-ball D is terrible, so I just try to find this guy and attack. But you can see how I like to attack people who like to play off-ball. If they do that, plenty of flushes, and make sure you post them. People who likes to guard off ball, especially if they got your off ball in Song, switch to that Horns Fist 45 in the Raptors playbook. Yeah, look at this. This is Song. I'm just breaking it because I'm in Horns. Horns kill Songs, especially Horns Fist 45. God. But make sure if you see Song or if you see a lot of off ball D, go to Horns. You see, this guy's off ball 24/7, and the Horns just breaks him with the free balls. It breaks him from the post. And I'm in the Horns again, and he's still in Song. So I'm beating him by here. But you see, Horns, because there's always a guy in the corner, and he never dives in. So you will get the shot. Now you gotta hit it. The percentages, it's okay. I mean, you're not gonna hit all of them. So that's why you need to play defense. That's why I showed you the defensive settings first, right? See, all of my offense looks great here, and it is great. It's just, remember, I showed you the defense for these gameplays first, because defense gives the offense the chance of being, you know, sometimes you miss, like sometimes I could miss dunks like these, and if I miss them, that's bad. But if I got a solid defense, you see, I'm holding him down. My offense is running efficiently, but my defense is completely murdering him. He's like at 12 points. And yes, if they like to off ball, just pose and hit them with that post spin elbow move I taught you guys. You can check the tutorial for that. If you like to off ball, it's a good strategy against pick and roll heavy guys. Like if all you do is pick and rolls and you face an off ball guy, you got some issues. Or if you like to ISO and you face an off ball guy, issues. But if you have a post move, like I actually really like to post. If you got a post move and a guy likes to play off ball, he's asking to be murdered. Watch, he's not. You can't guard me with computer post defense. Alright, I eat up computer post defense 24/7. So you just gotta work on it. Because I know a lot of you guys say, oh, off ball is so frustrating. It's hard to. It's not hard. If they off ball, just post them. Like what's he gonna do? Now he's trying to do on ball, but off ball defenders don't play on ball. So when he tries to guard the post on ball, even worse. You need a post move if you want to win. That's just the way it is. You can't be like, oh, I can't deal with this guy off ball. Sometimes it's your fault. The other guy's allowed to play off ball if he wants. Like he's playing off ball, I can die. Right? It's his choice. He's allowed to do that. I go off ball sometimes too. On ball, off ball defense. It's just if you can't deal with it, and you gotta learn how to deal with it, which is a lot of post moves. Post moves destroys off ball defense. And now he's uncomfortable because I'm killing him off ball. He tries to on ball, and I love it when off ball heavy guys tries to on ball to fix things. Because dude, you started off ball for a reason, because you suck on ball. You try to on ball, you try to play Song off ball, bang, free ball. One props to this guy, he did not quit. I beat him by like almost twice. It was like 63 to 33 or something. But I can't believe he stayed through the whole game playing off-ball Song defense like an idiot. Like, what's the point? You can stay in the whole game, play man, practice, improve. Alright, as always, thanks for coming by. If you like these online gameplays, let me know. I will see all of you next time.